the Jester's Couch. I'm the Jester, and you're watching Jester's Vlogs. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe down below. Also, check out my channel I'm doing with my buddy the Wizard. We're making stuff in the kitchen. I'm making drinks. He's making awesome dishes. It's crazy stuff. Most of it's done from as close to scratch as we can get here in the city. Anyway, this is the Jester's Couch, and this is where we tackle stupidity and try to make it a happiness, or at least make some kind of sense of it. Today's topic is something I think a lot of people are really afraid to talk about, and I don't understand why. And that's sex. And I don't necessarily mean like sexuality, like the way, like gay marriage or any of these issues. I mean, people talk about this shit all the time. It's on CNN. But what I mean is sex in general, the human condition and our need for sex. And the fact that we all enjoy it, we all masturbate, we all enjoy and are attracted to someone or something. And I mean, dude, there's probably one fucker out there that's watching this that's asexual. And man, fuck off, okay? You are the minority. You know the minority. You exist. Fine, I accept that. But that's a rare genetic occurrence, if it occurs at all. I've never actually seen it where it wasn't some type of obvious defect, like they were missing this, or a gland was pressing on this part of the brain, or they didn't have the right hormonal balance. I mean, I know people in most walks of life from around the world, and I've yet to hear of anyone with zero sex drive. Yet most cultures, I mean, I'm sitting here trying to think, most cultures that I'm aware of, especially in the West, America, Britain, not even so much Britain really, I mean, mostly just the US, now that I really sit here and think about it, have this shame concept when it comes to wanting sex, having sex, talking about sex, educating our fucking children about sex. But they sexualize everything in the media to an extent. It's fine if you have a woman in a shampoo commercial from here up just moaning her ass off. That's totally cool. But you show one fucking nipple and we'll pull that shit. It's totally fine. I actually saw one film. I'm not going to name the film. I saw one film where they had a guy take a machete and hack off a woman's head. The head rolls down a hill and is then eaten by rats. The woman's from here down, she's topless. Now the hacking scene is from the back. So you see the woman is this, the man comes up, hacks it off, head goes that way, woman falls this way, her chest becomes exposed. None of this is blurred out, but this right here, no, you can't see it. It's all blurred. Why? Why? If we're going to go to that level of violence, let me ask you something. I was actually in the military. I've seen some fucked up shit in my life. I've done some police work. I've done a lot of things around in some really fucked up situations. Not to mention, man, for those of you who are from here, you'll get it, and fuck you if you don't agree with me. But I've lived in fucking Arkansas. I've seen some terrible shit. I've never seen anything on that level in reality. Someone cutting someone to pieces. That is disturbing to me. And if we were going to censor anything, which I don't think we should censor anything, I think there should be no censorship. That's the parents' responsibility. If you don't want your kids to see it, don't let them see it. It's not anyone else's responsibility to make shit for your kid. I get so angry, I can't even stay on fucking topic with these people. It's stupidity. Censorship and sexuality do not go together because you cannot censor something that is innate in people. Violence is innate as well, but violence is not necessary for reproduction. Especially violence for no reason. And when you mix the two, you get these demented type sexual movies that just go on a level that I don't understand. I mean, almost every horror movie has a sexual undertone. But they never come right out and make any sexual gestures. A really good example of this is a horror movie. Again, I'm not going to name, but I'll just say it stars a particular WWE star, and it came out sometime in the mid-aughts. All right, if you don't know what that is, then I'm sorry. You just don't have to, and I'll deny it if you think you've got me on some kind of whatever. But it is a movie. It's real. And it has a scene in it with this giant demented fuck who is basically killing people because they're having sex, and he's got little bells set up across the house for when people are fucking on the beds, the bells ring. I mean, it's ridiculous, and this is all fine here in America. It's cool. We can kill people but censor out the sex. Go leave the country and see if that shit flies. Go any other Western nation. Go to Japan for 5 minutes. And just because that really is an inverse. My cousin is fluent Japanese. She goes to Japan all the time. She works for Disney. She's awesome. And I mean, I've talked to her about this. I've talked to several people. My brother, he's a Marine. He spent years in Japan. I'm a martial arts master. The master that I trained with was a Godan in Aikido, Judo, and Iaido. He lived in Japan for over 20 years. I'm not just saying this because I read something somewhere. This is firsthand knowledge. And again, sample size of maybe 3 doesn't show a lot. But these people don't know each other. Their stories are consistent. It has to mean a little bit of something that these things exist. And I'm not telling you that Japan is radically different or better, but I do know that Japan is one of the most secular nations in the world. They have one of the lowest rape rates in the world. And I mean, all it takes is one Google search to see how sexual their media is. But it's blatantly sexual. It's overtly sexual. Sex is okay. It's not bad. Fantasies aren't bad. It's okay. Violence is bad. Honor is important, and these things matter there. They don't here. It's a different world, man. It's a different world. Anyway, thanks for listening to my rant. That's the point of the couch. Therapy for me, therapy for you. Hopefully you like it. If you don't like it, I don't really give a shit. Go somewhere else. Don't watch. Or troll. If that makes you feel better, if I can help you in that way, go ahead. You weird, sadistic bastard. Anyway, comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys.